I'm Nebba. I'm from Beijing, China, and I'm working for a music festival called Whisper. We do it on the beach in South China, and in the meantime, I'm promoting in China. We brought a lot of international acts to this country. I don't really believe that China is going to be the biggest music market, even we have a huge population. But I really believe in the revolution of the technology. I think the brands like iPhones, they're really bringing something new to this country. If they work together with a local partner, it can be huge. You think about, we have 260 million mobile phone carriers. So if just like 25% of it using iPhones, downloading applications or music, and that's already big. And I think yes, during my presentation, I think there's some bands like Pat Conspiracy, Hang on the Box, Cassie, they're already touring Europe and America. So it just need time. You know, they need to understand the market here. They need to express themselves well. They sometimes I think they need to present themselves as a Chinese band, because so far I think you always can hear the sounds from somewhere from the West, you know, which means they still copy kind of Western music, which is not right.
What do you think is the most interesting subject on the conference this year?
Well, I think it's obviously the talk about, you know, what are the future delivery platforms going to be for any kind of content. Obviously it's more music focused here, but it applies to any type of content that's created.
Do you think mobile phones have the potential to compete with theaters?
Well, in a different way. I think they are already. But there has to be different application. It has to be, again, content that is created with that in mind. That doesn't mean it is limiting, but it has to. You always have to understand the medium you're working in. So James Cameron couldn't really, I think, do a good mobile content.
I'm really impressed by Paul Burnett. He's the first speaker yesterday morning. I think in the digital time now for music industry, to be honest, I don't really believe anyone has a perfect solution to really sort out all the problems. So what I really care is about the human touch. It's about, you know, you really think about the people, what they need, and some basic disciplines, and then you probably will win. So the series he was talking about the take off the tie, you know, in Japan campaign, and the eye care, chain hospitals in India. It's such a simple concept, but it really works and it moves people forward, and I really respect that.
Do you think mobile phones have the potential to compete with theaters?
Well, in a different way. I think they are already. But there has to be different application. It has to be, again, content that is created with that in mind. That doesn't mean it is limiting, but it has to. You always have to understand the medium you're working in. So James Cameron couldn't really, I think, do a good mobile content.
What do you think the creative industry should be thinking about in 2010?
Just how to adjust to all the changes there are, because I don't think anybody can predict them, and how we adjust to that. And obviously a big part of it is the internet, and how we go from both free and pirated content to some kind of an income mechanism that can justify the existence of people that are working in those industries that depend on that income.
What do you think the creative industry should be thinking about in 2010?
Well, I think there were, I'm sure everyone knows there are a big World Expo fair in China, and I think that's a very interesting expo ever in the whole world is about creativity, you know, because before the World Expo is about promoting technology, but that kind of function is gone. So every country, like what I've heard, like Finland, Iceland, Germany, or even Singapore, Czech Republic, they're doing big pavilions and full of cultural programs to promote mostly the creative industry, including music industry. So I think that's the future, and that's pretty much. I want to tell the Icelandic people, maybe you should come to Shanghai next year to see the World Expo.
Maybe I will.